Albert Einstein said it best: everything is relative, even time. It was a concept that was difficult for me to understand, but when applying it into biology, I think it's easy for all of us to understand. Some of us look at our birthday and say, we don't feel like we're 50 or 70. We feel much more young. Well, now there is a way that you can actually test for it that is very accurate. It uses methylation, it uses epigenetics. Epigenetics is like your conductor of the orchestra. You have the different players, and that's your genes. And then you have the epigenome, the person who conducts the entire orchestra, how well it plays. And it tells when which instrument needs to play its part so that the symphony will be beautiful. Now there's a way that you can test for that. And there is a company, it's called Elysium, that I'm using. I have no benefit, I don't work for them or have any stocks in their company. And what they're able to do, from all the companies that I've checked, the most accurate testing that they perform, is they're able to tell you your biological age. Now, why is biological age important? Because biological age will tell you how your body actually is able to act in a certain period of time. Also, what it will tell you is it will tell you how your aging is progressing and perhaps what interventions you could have in order to reduce that, rolling downhill aging process that you have. So if you look at the biological aging, there are a variety of factors that play a role in your aging. One of them is obviously your genetics. The other things, as we know, are lifestyle changes and some other factors like your diet, your exercise, your demographics. And if you want to improve them, whether it is need a little more, help with sleeping better or finding a little more time to work out, this is really a great motivator. So I look at it in two ways. Sometimes we have exams in school in order to make sure that we know what areas we need to work on better so we can improve. That's exactly it. And if you would like to know the truth and not simply have platitudes, oh, you look so nice for your age, then you can actually see the objective results by doing that test. And we will show you how to do it because I've helped some people do the test and they had a lot of questions. How is the test performed? How do you apply it? How do you use it? How do you register? And I found it, even for me, was a little bit complicated. So hopefully the video that will follow show you how to register the kit, which is the first thing you want to do. You also want to take a picture of it before you send it, just in case there is a glitch, so they'll find it. Otherwise, it's hell, let me tell you. And I've done, the first time it was hell for me because I didn't register it correctly, even though I had a picture of it. But having the picture, I was able to call them and they were very nice and helpful to try and improve it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach me and I'll do my best to help you. I think this is really the new frontier in testing, not only for a certain aspect as your hemoglobin, your blood count, your minerals or vitamins, but your entire orchestra. How is your body working together well, and what things you can do globally to make sure that it works better. What we do is we go here into the Elysium account. And when you go into Elysium account, it tells you actually where to go. You follow this instruction, www.elysiumhealth.com/start, and then you start it. You go in, and if you want to, it's optional. You can participate in the study. And then you need to put the kit ID. I don't mind participating in the study. And then you put in the kit ID number. If you have a question, you can do the same thing on your phone. So you can go on the phone and you can get in here and you can say, you can sign in. you put in your information, and then you put in the kit ID number. So now they'll tell you what to do. Now what you see here, it says you do not want to eat for 30 minutes before, or brush your teeth, or smoke. Well, if you're smoking, not too healthy for your biological age, but anyway, this is the rule. So next thing, you just flip it and it shows you what to do next. The other option is you have the same information in the kit here, so it shows you how to do it. Now, into here, you want to spit, and when you look at it, there's a little triangle in here. This is where you want to fill it up to. You don't want to fill it below, you don't want to fill it above. It slowly goes down. This is a tube, so it's easier for you to spit into it. So let's go ahead. A little bit on the drier side. And you just watch it as it goes down. All right. Now sometimes you look at the bubble and you wonder if the bubble is okay for you to put in. It's fine. Make sure that there's cells in the saliva, so I'm helping it along. I basically am up to the line. If you look closely here, you see the bubbles are a little bit above, but it looks when everything will settle down, it should be enough. You go ahead, and there's a fluid in this piece that's on the top. Just making sure that I do have enough of it. It looks like it's a little bit of the foam there. Yeah, you see the fluid is here, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. Now what you do is you close it, and here it says it to you. So next step, after you filled it into the line, you close it. Once you close it, it will snap and open it. The fluid will join in, and it will mix it together. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's closed. You want to rotate it a couple of times. So you hear the sound, the click sound, the lid is closed, and then you just gently move it up and down. So it's working with a stabilizing solution. Okay, once you've done that, it's already mixed with it together. Good, everything is mixed. Now you can go ahead and just make sure everything is enough mixed, right? If a little bit of it leaks up, it leaks out, it's not an issue, you don't need to worry. It's not leaking because I made sure it's screwed up. Now what you do is you change the head cover. So you unscrew this, take this off, you throw it out, and you put this cover instead on the area. Make sure it's locked well. Once you screw this up, you go ahead and you put this in the envelope that's included here. There's a little pocket like a kangaroo. Put it in here. You take the sticky stuff off and you just fold it on itself where you see the black line is. Just folds on itself. It doesn't really matter. Now it's ready. So we screwed it, we put it in there, and we closed the back. We removed the adhesive, we closed it. It's ready, and now you put it back in the box the way it came, and it's ready to be sent. So you just put it in this box here. You can leave this for yourself, and you close it. Now, right in here, there is again some glue. So you just take this thing off, so you can seal it. Okay, I cannot unseal. Looks like a difficult task for me. But anyway, it seals enough. And then you just close this thing like here, and you have the address to where it's going. And then they pick it up by UPS. And that's it. And afterwards, as long as you registered the kit, as you saw I registered it, you're able to go ahead and view your account. Now, if you want, I'm going to show you mine, and you can see some of the tests that I've done and my age. And then it does analysis based on that. In this time period, I mean, I've aged because of the COVID, but since then, I haven't aged much. Right now, I'm aged at 45.